It's Speculation Sunday, MJZ Comics.
Let's start the show. Before we get started, make sure you give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos.
Welcome back to another video with MJZ Comics. We have another Speculation Sunday video for you. With great speculation comes great reward. So again, today we are going to show you what we speculated on the week of November 23rd, 2022. And these are the books that we purchased based solely on speculation. Again, we speculate to hopefully in the future make money off of these books. Again, we're not telling you to buy these books. We're just letting you know how we fund our hobby and what books we buy on a weekly basis. If you have comments, concerns, or questions about these books, please leave that in a comment. We will get back to you as soon as we notice. We appreciate all the input. So the first book this week, again, of November 23rd, that we picked up, and I think it's probably the biggest book of the week. It is Spider-Man number 14. There are multiple copies of this book. This is the regular cover, and the significance of this book and the reason why we've picked up multiple copies of this is the first appearance of Hallows' Eve. I think she's primed to be a big character. I'm excited about the storyline. There are multiple covers with this book. Again, Matt and I, when we do speculating, we usually what we do is we get the regular cover and then we'll pick out a couple of the variants. Especially like a book like this, a lot of people know this character's coming. So this book is massively printed. So what you need to do is try to get something that differentiates your book from the others, which is picking out a variant. The thing that'll help a little bit, this is Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 14. So it's not the number one, but I think a lot of people are onto this character, Hallows' Eve. So this could be a sought-after book, but we highly recommend this character.
Little side note, if the variant version has that character on the cover, that's the one you want to go for probably for sure.
Yep,
Because
totally
if
agree.
it takes off, that's going to launch that book even higher than if it was just an homage cover or something that doesn't include that character.
Yep. Amazing Spider-Man 14, the first appearance of Hallows' Eve.
Next book we're speculating on is Avengers Forever number 11, and we have two different copies here. One is, I believe, the regular cover, and the second is a variant cover. And the significance of this is the issue where Robbie Reyes becomes the All-Rider.
I love the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider stories, and this is a key book as he becomes the All-Rider. Next book that we are speculated on for this week, we have two covers. We have Star Wars Revelations, and as you can see, we have the Peach Momoko variant and the regular cover. So Star Wars Revelations, and the significance of this book and the reason we are speculating on this book is this is the first full appearance of Iden Versio. In our last speculation book, Sunday video, we talked about the book that had the cameo of Iden Versio, which there's a lot of talk about this character. I think this character is going to be big in the Star Wars runs that are out currently, and that's why we're speculating on this book. So again, it's the first full appearance of Iden Versio, and it's also the first appearance of Ajax Sigma, a assassin droid. So that's kind of interesting as well.
Next book here is Star Wars Yoda number 1. Now this is kind of one of those multi-key books that we always talk about that we love. This is the origin of Yoda, and then it has a couple first appearances. First appearance of Bree Manarin, and then the first appearances of the Jedi Masters Dijoka and Sutan.
Good book, multiple first appearances.
Star Wars title.
And how can you go wrong with Yoda on the cover? So those are the books we picked up for this week from the new release section. Now we're going to go over a couple other books that we're kind of specking on that, a lot of people know about these books, but we're picking them up when we find nice copies of these books. So, in our further speculating here, again, these are older books, but throwing them out there for you guys, just stuff that we, search for at comic shops and at the shows and the long boxes and pick these up. Um, these books, are already kind of key books, but they maybe aren't as valuable as of yet. The first book we have here is a Daredevil 25. Uniquely enough, this is actually a third printing and a 1 in 25 variant. Now that just sounds odd to me, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's extremely unusual.
Yeah, third printing, 1 in 25 variant. I mean, this has got to be super rare. But the significance of this book, Daredevil 25, as you can see on the cover, it's a female in a Daredevil suit. And this is actually Elektra as Daredevil. So it's the first appearance of Elektra as Daredevil. Really cool cover. I think it's a cool book with Daredevil being highlighted by Disney. Elektra's going to show up. Why wouldn't they make Elektra become Daredevil at some point, or at least don the costume? I think I'm riding high on Daredevil books currently.
Next book we have here is New X-Men 128. And this is the first appearance of Phantom X.
Big X-Men character, Phantom X, really cool character. Um, the downfall of this book is he's not on the cover, but he is one of the mutants. They're coming. Phantom X is a great character. You can get this book for under $10 a lot of times at the comic shops. It's in great shape. This has a potential 9698. I think we picked it up for $5 at a comic show locally. It's a great pickup. Staying in the line of X-Men, we've talked about this book before, and I really like this book for the price point. This is X-Men number 166, and this is the first appearance of Lockheed, the dragon that tags along many times with Kitty Pryde. And I think if you watch her videos, we're big on Kitty Pryde. I think she's gonna have a big future in the MCU. I think it's a great book to pick up anything and any key book related to Kitty Pryde. Wouldn't it just be like Disney and the MCU to bring a pet dragon into the X-Men when they bring them into the MCU?
Yeah, this could be Marvel's version of Baby Yoda, basically.
Yeah, Lockheed the Dragon. So again, X-Men number 166. Again, I think I picked this up for $10. For what it is, it's really cheap and it has a lot of potential down the line. First appearance Lockheed, X-Men 166.
Next book we have here is Invincible Iron Man number 3 from 2017. As you can probably see from the cover, the significance of this book is this is when the debut of Riri Williams in her red and gold armor. And this is also when Tony Stark suggests the name Ironheart. So kind of a big book. Obviously, we said, the debut, and she's on the cover. So really cool book to
Yep.
spec on. And I'm not even sure if you call this speculation because she's going to be in multiple MCU Marvel projects. So this is
Yeah.
a great book to have.
I would call this book something cheap you can buy right now. It's come way down in value. It's probably going to go back up. I mean, it's a key Riri book. First time she has the Iron Man armor on. Great cover. If you're a Riri fan, this is a must-have. And it's way, 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 way down right now. Price point. Let us know if you like these speculation books. If you have any of these, if there's ones we missed this week, please comment below. MJZ out.